Greetings, travelers, this is Isaac here, and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2023. Dungeons & Dragons is a very popular role-playing game that I myself have never played, but I can definitely see the appeal in it and the potential it provides for some interesting storytelling. So this brings us to D&D's latest film adaptation, Honor Among Thieves. While D&D isn't really a character-focused game since it's all about role-playing and stuff, the trailers looked pretty cool and the glowing critical reception piqued my interest in it. So I saw it on Friday since I have a bunch of stuff going on this weekend, and while it's not the best movie of this year like Paramount's been marketing it as, hell, there've already been 3 movies this year that were better, it still was a lot of fun. It centers around a charismatic thief named Edgin, played by
Chris Pine,
who, after escaping from prison with his sister figure Holga, and right before being approved for parole might I add, team up with a ragtag group of adventurers to retrieve a lost relic. But things end up being a lot crazier than they could have expected once they start running into the wrong people on their journey. I saw this one review that said the script is basically if the writers played D&D and turned their game into the movie, and that's very accurate. In a good way, of course. It definitely feels like what I'd expect from a D&D movie in terms of visuals, where it actually struck a great balance of CGI and practical effects. And I do love me some practical effects, so it's nice to see stuff like it and the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 use these sort of effects whenever possible, as opposed to just being chock full of ones and zeros. Plus, the costume design, production design, and score were all excellent and helped to really sell this whole medieval fantasy vibe this movie has going for it, not to mention the action scenes were very well directed, creative, and exciting. The actors were also great, especially
Chris Pine,
stealing the show as Edgin, but the rest of the cast were enjoyable and they all had some great chemistry. Not only that, but I could really tell that, unlike a lot of other movies and TV shows nowadays, this one really seemed to come from a place of heart, as it wasn't overly cynical or insulting to its viewers, and it made sure to balance the comedy with some genuinely touching scenes. Despite that, however, like I said earlier in the video, it's not perfect. The pacing isn't all that good, there were a few scenes that overstayed their welcome, and while the humor wasn't complete cringe and there were plenty of funny moments, some other quips could feel a bit forced. In conclusion, Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves is easily one of the most surprising movies I've seen this year so far, thanks to its beautiful visuals, great characters and acting, and decent humor, plus the fact that it's just an all-around fun experience. Fans of D&D are sure to have a blast watching this, but for people who haven't played the game, you'll still probably enjoy this, like I did. 8 out of 10, the reviews were mostly right. Next time on Isaac Reviews 2023, I'll be reviewing the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Once I get back from my vacation to Charleston, South Carolina, that'll last me a good majority of my spring break, which also explains why this review was pretty short, so I could just edit it before I left, but whatever. I've already made 2 videos about my thoughts on the first 2 trailers, but yeah, this movie looks really good, and hopefully this is a good omen for what Illumination has in store for the future. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2023, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!